Greetings, welcome back to Pink Oddbird. Today what I'm here with is my August Calico Collage design team project, and I'm using her kit called Serendipity. Now you might have seen me use some of her digital kit in my past traveler's notebooks that I made. I will link that if you're interested in seeing that as well. This is the big book using the entire kit that was provided by Miss Norella. Thank you, Norella. And I'm here to share my design team project with you. So let's take a look. All right, to get started, it's a pretty big book. It's like 9.5 by 6, and it's a hardcover. There are 4 signatures in the book, so it's big and chunky. And this is what the cover kind of looks like. And I'm just gonna take this little closure off so you can get a better look at that. So I just have this old doily that I had in my collection, and I wrapped it around the front and the back. And then I've used this floral fabric because the colors of it match with the kit as well. The creativity takes courage is one of the sentiments from the digital kit, and I just selected that as the cover title. And then I used some of my little scrap hearts to decorate around that. And then I have a little floral collage down here at the bottom. Again, I will link to all of Norella's information in the description box below. So if you're interested in this kit, please do check out her Etsy store. She's got so many wonderful digital kits in there that you can use. So in this book, well, actually I should start off by saying, like, in this kit, if you look at it, you can see on the paper, there's lots of like splotchy paint and splatters and things like that. And so I kind of wanted to mimic that in the papers that I've added into the book. So what I did was, if you haven't seen it already, I have a tutorial on how to hand dye papers different ways. So I will link that as well. So if you're interested in seeing how I achieved some of these looks, you can check that out. So that's what you're going to be seeing when you see all these colors and all these things that I wanted to bring in to tie into the kit. So I have a library card here at the front, and as you can see, it's all like, again, I'm trying to mimic what's in this actual kit. So I hope I was able to achieve that. So I just add a little bit of washi there. Here on the cover, I have some really pretty floral fabric. It's sheer, but the flowers are kind of like embroidered on there. And then on the inside little flap here, I decoupaged it with some napkins that I got from Miss Alicia. And I love the way this looks. This napkin was so pretty. This was just white on the opposite side. It was just plain white paper. So it's a neat thing that, you know, it's a neat way to decorate the other side of your paper. Just decoupage on it. And I added some sewing pattern paper in there as well. And then you can see the stitching from the other side. So I think that just turned out really pretty. So here again is a page from the kit. And again, you're going to see lots of splotches and splattering trying to mimic what's in that kit. There is some stamping, lots of textiles in here. I have this little card. It came from a gift bag. And then one of the kit tags. And as always, there's a mixture of different papers in here. There's cardstock, there's magazine, there's coffee stained paper, plain paper, lined paper. So it's all in here. Another tag from the kit. So here, this is a textured paper. I just made tags out of those because it matches. And then here again, I decoupaged napkin onto this cardstock just to make a little side tuck spot. Some more of my hand dyed papers. These are Hermelinda tags. If you don't know Hermelinda, I will link to her channel as well below. Put in some California papers. A little bit of stamping. There's the center of the first signature, and I've just added this little butterfly piece to the center because it's kind of matching with the papers. There's a burlap pocket here. These little layaway tags, I also just did some grunging up of this with my residual colors. That's such a fun process to do. If you guys have, like, check out my video. If you guys have different, like, paints and mediums and things like that that you can use. I think you'd have real fun with it. So here, this is just a flip up, but I love this little image. It came in Happy Mail and it's sparkly, but I have a stamp that looks just like this. So I'm wondering if this is like a really common like public domain image, because I have the exact same stamp. So I thought that was kind of funny. So I put a little bit of lace in here. These little envelopes came from Alicia and I left them unglued. So maybe you want a journal in there. Some textiles as well. Some stamping, some washi, all the typical things that I like to add. Some more of that collage napkin, and there's the end of the first signature. So here we are on the start of the second. On this one on the inside, I just layered on some sewing pattern paper there. I have a bit of crochet, that's from Alicia. Thank you, Alicia, because a lot of the stuff in here is from you also. So big tag here, that comes with the kit. And this one's cool because it has a little perpetual calendar at the very bottom. I love that. And then another little index card, that's a Hermelinda tag. But as you can see, I also even tried to just add in some papers from my stash that will coordinate with this digital kit. And if you're not sure what you can do with a page like this once it's done, I mean, personally me, I just like to admire it. But if you're a journaler, you can layer on top of this, you can collage on top of it, you can add some pieces of coffee stained paper and journal on top of that so that you can still see the background through. It's not like you've ended this page just because there's stuff on it. You can still add to it. Totally. Little note in there, little note in here. And I like this page because she's actually given you some lines on there to write in between the images. I love that. It's a little crocheted flower. See here, you can see some more of that imaging. There's a little bag there that I got from the Papered Soul. If you haven't seen this, I have a tutorial on it as well. I will link, I'm going to link to everything. So here I got a bit of wallpaper from Miss Lynn, and then I have some Happy Mail little recipe cards that I've added in here. This wallpaper is beautiful, so thank you so much, Lynn. And I just have a little corkscrew sticker here, another tag back there. Got a big old flower. Project Life card, another recipe card here, and some more of that staining behind. Stamped a little bee there. I love how this page turned out, and I think it goes so well with this fabric. So this is one of those, you know, you can mail it just like this, but on the inside there's lines. And then I love this little quote down here at the bottom. It's not who you are or where you've been, it's where you're going that counts. So true. And look at this beautiful little deer that comes with the kit. And then I took one of her little butterflies and then I just made a little tuck spot with this little envelope. Thanks for the envelopes, Rita. And so that's really cute. It just tucks right in there. Again, I left these open because I'm like, well, you can glue them down if you want to make them pockets, but I just like to open it and look at the paper. Maybe you're not like me, maybe you are. So I hand dyed this little tag also to go with the theme, but look at how pretty that is. And then Le Surf, that's a little deer pocket there. Some more of that pretty decoupage napkin, but look at how perfectly it matched with the pages of the kit. I mean, too perfect. Some paper that I had. These are really cute old postcards, so I thought those were cute. Throw one of those in there, vintage book page. Yeah. Some stationery back there. I have a tutorial for this. It's on that same tutorial as the last one that I mentioned, so I will link to that if you're interested to see how to make it. But it's basically a little guest check, and then I've layered on a little button tag, and then it just tucks in behind here, and then it's just some little muslin that says "Hello, gorgeous." Another kit tag, and then this little greeting card that I had matched really well. So there's the center, and then again I added on a little butterfly here because it's floating in with these other ones here, and I love this little wolf. A big tag here and another little flash card. Some fabric. I love this big writing space here. A little scrap. And I tucked that behind one of the kit images as well. Tons of pages to write and do stuff in this book. So there's another one from her kit, and it even matches with this black paper that I had in my stack, my floral stack from Hobby Lobby. And then this is some wallpaper that I had in my stash, and then inside of it, just made a little pocket with one of these little butterfly tags. There's a little envelope there. This is a piece of a greeting card, but I just attached it on. These are some little postcards from Michael's. They're so cute. I'm almost out. I think I have like 3 left, but they're the cutest things ever. And then behind that, I have an envelope, and and I just decoupaged sewing pattern paper on it, and then napkin on this side, so you can use this, fill it up with some stuff. Some Tim Holtz vellum ephemera. So pretty. And we have a little bit of fabric here with some of that same floral embroidered fabric as the front cover. I love this paper. Another little flash card. That one was cute. I just love the way it looks together. Everything to me went so well. I just colored, I did the hand coloring, hand dyeing technique to this large tag, and I love the way it came out. Oh, so fun. I want to make some more of those. And then another one of those envelopes here that I've decoupaged on. So a lace pocket here, and then I put a little Project Life card in there. Here you can see the paint and stuff really well on this page, so you can see kind of what I was after with that. Here's another wallpaper envelope, and that's in the center of the signature with this giant tag. Another little pocket here with an envelope. Another crocheted flower at the top. I just stapled those on, so if you want to, you can move it around in the book, so you can just take the staple out. I wanted to glue them in, and I was like, maybe like you want it flat all the way in your book. I don't know. You can do whatever you like. So I just have a napkin back there, and then a tag that I collaged on, and another tag here in the front. Stapled on this little piece of a greeting card here. I left this gold doily free floating, so you can add it or glue it down to anywhere in the book that you would like. And then this was washi tape packaging. That was the washi that was on it, so I was like, oh, that can be a neat little tag. And then this little tuck spot here is from the kit. I love how the words are like all in French. And then I have a little catalog card here. I got those from Miss Lynn as well. And then some more Tim Holtz vellum there. So these little cards I found, I thought they were the cutest things. They're like little teacups. says forget me not, and then it just flips up and there's double cups. But I thought that was so cute. There's my stamp. This book is so huge. There's my stamp. And look at this deer. In the back, this was the top of a gift bag, and I just like this piece of it, so I cut it out and turned it into a pocket. And then inside, I just have 2 tags that I've stitched on and topped with ribbon. So that's it. So I hope you guys love this Serendipity kit. It is obviously very pretty and versatile. You can do a lot of things with it, and I absolutely love it. So this one, it won't be listed up in my Etsy shop, but stay tuned to see what will be the fate of this book. So I guess that's going to wrap it up for me for now. Be sure to stay tuned because you never know what direction this odd flock of ours is heading into. And until next time, toodaloo.